Hello. Hi. How are you doing? My name is Mel Mandy, and this is Mel Mandy Chronicles. Coming at you live from my bedroom in December. Why do you ask? Well, a thing happened. But that's going to be in the next video. First, before we get into this video, please subscribe to this channel. This channel is me talking and complaining and sometimes teaching you things. But you should subscribe because why not? I don't put very many videos up, so I mean I try to, but I don't always. So I'm not gonna like bombard your subscription. So just hit the subscribe button. Show your girl show your girl some love, and yeah, do it. Do it. All right, so let's talk about this video. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but it's going to be something like do not apply to be a CCA or something like that. And it's not clickbait. I mean, it is clickbait, but it's not clickbait because I'll tell you why. I just didn't finish the sentence. Don't apply to be a CCA if you can't handle it. And what I mean by that is my area, I work in the Kentuckiana district. I live in southern Indiana. We cannot keep CCAs. And it's very frustrating because yes, we go through all the training. Yes, we go through all of that. But the thing is, like, my station's allowed to have like 15 CCAs or 13 CCAs or something. And we have like 6 or 7. And we get excited because like in our morning meeting, the manager's like, oh, we hired whatever, there's 4 people in orientation, blah, blah, blah. So then we're like, sweet, we're going to have help because like the CCAs on my station are super overwhelmed. They're working their freaking asses off, and so are the overtime regulars. The people that are on the overtime list, they're working their freaking butts off, you guys. And we just need help. We need help bad. And there's nothing more frustrating than somebody taking the job from someone else who could have done a better job, taking the job and then quitting after training, after their 3 days or after a week or whatever. It is a hard job. Like, it's an easy job. You see your mailman driving by and you're like, hey mailman, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? I got you a Christmas card. You rock. Thank you so much for delivering all my packages. Blah, 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 right? Well, he's driving around in a car. That man probably has 20 years at the post office. Let me tell you something. When you're a CCA and you get this job as a CCA, you're his assistant. You'll cover his route when he's sick or when he's on vacation, which is great. But usually, the CCAs that have been there longer than you, they're going to take that route, okay? When you first start, you are going to have the route that nobody wants. So you're going to be filling in on some good routes, okay? But most of the time, you're going to be walking 15 miles a day, lugging around packages in your bag, and having to figure it out. When you first start as a CCA, it's super tough because you don't know the route. You don't know where you're going. You might be familiar with the city, but you don't know the house numbers on the block. You don't know all of that stuff. You don't know which grass you're allowed to walk through. You don't know where 801 Cherry Street is. You know what I mean? Like, you might know around your city, but you don't know the details around your city, which is why we get asked for directions all the time. And I feel bad because I'm like, this isn't my route. I don't really know. I don't know. But you're going to have the route that is either vacant, which means none of the regulars want that route, or you're going to have the route that is like the higher up CCAs, like the people that have been there longer, they're going to have hold downs on better routes. So you're going to have not the best routes. You're going to be in not the best neighborhoods. You're going to be, you know what I mean? Like, you have to work your way up. So don't apply for this job if you think you're going to go in there and drive a mail truck all day, because you're not. You're not. And you're going to be working 8 to 12 hours every single day, almost never 8 hours, okay? At least in my district, in my city, okay? My CCA peers work 10 to 12 hours almost every single day, except one day off a week if they have a hold down. And during the summer, I didn't have a hold down because I was new, and I worked 7 days a week. Okay, so it is not, you're going to be working a lot of hours. It is not a super easy job. Even though the idea of it is easy, it is not easy. And people are so quick to call and complain about the mailman. I cannot believe the amount of humans that call to complain about the mailman. Like, it's dumb. It is dumb. And they're like, all you have to do is put the mail in the box. Okay. But where's your house number? Where's your house number? Your neighbor has a house number, but sometimes neighborhoods go up by 2 numbers. You know, sometimes it's all the odd side, so it's like 801, 803, 805. Sometimes it's 801, 807, 8011. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it skips. And just sometimes it's fucking hot mess. So I can't guess what your number is. You know what I mean? And if your house is black and you have black numbers, okay. But I don't know. I'm just saying, and I sound bitchy in this video, and I'm sorry. I'm tired. It's hard to sleep with a broken foot. And that's going to be talked about in the next video. But please don't apply to be a CCA if you think you're going to be driving a mail truck all day and have just this easy job, because you're not. And driving a mail truck all day and keeping track of your packages and knowing where to go is not easy anyways. Once you learn the route, it's not hard, okay? But it's just different every day. There's always construction or something going on, and you're going to have a bunch of packages and so on and so forth. But I'm just saying, you're going to be walking 15 to 20 miles every day. You're going to be working your ass off. You have to start at the bottom and work your way up. So like when I started, I was number 34. Now I'm 14. So now 14 people have to quit, get fired, retire, change crafts or something before I can have my own route. And once I get my own route, and once you get your own route, you can do route only, which means you go in, you case your own route, you deliver your own route, and then you're done for the day. You're done. Sometimes you'll still get overtime because we have to carry papers and we have to carry ads, and sometimes the mail is heavy, sometimes the packages are heavy, so you will still get some overtime, but it's not going to be like when you're CCA. But you have to start as a CCA and move yourself up. You don't just get to go in there and be a cake job. You just don't. It just doesn't work that way. And it's like that at other jobs too, and you're going to feel overwhelmed. There's going to be so much thrown at you, and after orientation you get 3 days of training on the street, and they're like, okay, go, here's the route, here's all this mail, and just follow the mail and go. And even though that's hard and that's overwhelming, honestly, I feel like that's the only way that you're going to learn. And the more you do the same route, the more you're going to learn it, the faster and more efficient you're going to be. But at first, you just need to focus on not fucking up. So make sure your truck is secure and just get everything done as soon as you can. I have other videos that you can watch. You can message me on Instagram. You can ask me questions, comment down below, ask me questions. I'm not a professional, but I can try and help you. And other people watch on my videos that are, that have been around for much longer than me, and they also comment back and help out in my comments, and I thank you. You guys are wonderful, and I love you. So yeah, don't apply for this job if you think it's easy. Don't apply for this job for the money unless you know you have to work for the money, okay? Like I said, it's easy, but it's hard. I had 7 blisters on each of my feet. I lost 55 pounds, and I have busted my ass for the last 9 months for this job. I don't think that it was this job's fault that I had a tumor and I had to have a hysterectomy. I don't think it was this job's fault that that happened, although all the walking did not help once I started having the symptoms. I did not call in sick. No, ma'am. I did not call in sick because of my extra awful cramping and other gross things that I'm not going to talk about here. If you guys are interested in my hysterectomy, I have another channel. It's called Male Mandy Beauty, and there is a video there that has a hysterectomy video. You can check that out if you're curious about my procedure, how it went, how my recovery went, and all of that stuff. But we're not going to talk about that here because I know there's a lot of fellers on this. And hi guys, how are you? Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Just going into this job, please know that it's going to be hard and you're going to feel overwhelmed, just like any other job that you first start. You're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to like psych yourself out. I cried a few times because of the route, because I didn't get done. I was embarrassed because I had to have help. Like, I've cried a few times, and I'm not a sissy, you guys. I am not a sissy. But I have cried a few times, and I cried one day at work a couple weeks ago, but that's in the next video. I'm going to talk about all about when I got back from work from my surgery and tell you all about it, because it's like drama getting at the post office. But until then, I'm just going to be waiting for... work comp to approve me to see an orthopedic doctor for my broken foot, and I'm just gonna sit here. So if you guys want to help support me and help me earn a little extra income, you can subscribe and watch all my videos over and over and over again, after I get 1,000 subscribers. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, then my videos become monetized, and I think it's like 20 cents per ad that's watched through. So like when you guys see ads on people's videos, they make like 20 cents or like 10 to 20 cents. I don't know exactly because I'm not monetized, but they make 10 to 20 cents for each ad that you watch or you click on their video. Do you know that? That's how they got paid. I didn't know that. Or like they can like do this ad is what do they say? This video is sponsored by blah, 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 blah. Wouldn't that be cool, you guys, if I ever got sponsored? I know I'm just a male lady, but I don't know. Maybe, like, we can do some cooler stuff. But I kind of like just talking to you and, like, you know, helping sometimes for the newer people. But I like just, like, hanging out with you. I love that you guys, like, add me on Snapchat and Instagram. And you're, like, all over the United States. And we talk about the male stuff. And on Snapchat, it's pretty dope, too. Because I see all these people posting pictures. And I'm like, I'm a mailman, too. You know? I just love it. I don't know, you guys. Maybe I'm a nerd. But, yeah. You guys should add me on other social medias, but definitely subscribe. I like hanging out with you guys, but I just wanted to put this out there, kind of like a PSA. This is not an easy job. This is a hard job. And the more you do it, the easier it is. And then, you know, whenever you're delivering it, it's just like a no-brainer. Because, like, if you get a long hold, like I had a long hold before I broke my friggin' ankle. And I knew the route, you know. By the time I got hurt, I knew it really well. And it was easy to case. It was easy to get out there and deliver the mail and it was easy. I knew the park points. I knew how much mail to grab for each split. Like, it gets super easy. So just hang in there, okay? Don't quit. Give it a few months. But like I said, any job that you start is going to feel overwhelming. You know, it's not just this job. And this job is great. Like, it helped me lose 50 pounds. I want to lose more. But for now, I'll take 50 pounds while I sit here and can't do anything. I feel like I can't win for losing. Do you guys like it that I'm like just chatting? Because maybe I shouldn't just do that, but I don't know. A lot of people talk about how... Oh, my hand is stuck. Oh, I've been holding this thing. But a lot of people talk about how this job is so bad for your knees. And it's so bad for this and it's so bad for that. But let me tell you something. There are a lot of factory and physical jobs. Think about the like soda delivery people. UPS, FedEx, friggin' Toyota Motor, any factory. We have a Berry Plastics and like a bunch of places around, you know, that are factories that are probably hard on your body. You like that Mountain Dew over there? That's not my nightstand. This is my nightstand. Anyway, there's a lot of jobs that are hard on your body. If you're in gymnastics or you're putting your kids through gymnastics, that's one of the worst things that you guys can do. And the reason I say that is because I worked at an orthopedic office for like 8 years. So a lot of people get their knees replaced. A lot of people have injuries. You know, a lot of people gain tons of weight from sitting on their butt all day in cubicles. Like me, that's what I did. I sat in a cubicle and gained a bunch of weight because I didn't do anything. I tried to go to the gym in the mornings and all I did was exhaust myself the rest of the day. So that's why I decided to get this job, because it's me moving my body all day. And honestly, after I got this job and after I got used to it, I had less anxiety. I had less panic attacks. And I'm not even talking about the job, just in general. My heart palpitations are few and far between now, it's so much better. It's like working out every day. It's like going to the gym every day. But it's just at first you're confused and you're lost and you're scared. But you get people's phone numbers, you ask them for help. It's really that simple. I try to get, excuse me, that was like a hiccup or something. But I try to give new CCAs in my area my phone number, and I'm like, listen, I'm not a pro, but I can help you. So just call me if you get stuck. Call me if you have any questions. And I do. I answer the phone and I try to help them. So your people are going to be like that too. There's going to be regulars there, your trainer, the other CCAs. They're going to be willing to help you because they want you to hang in there. They want you to stay there, because when you quit, then they have to do the mail that you were supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? If your body is not there, then they're going to have to pick up the slack. So whenever they finally get it approved for that office to hire people, they need them to stay. This is a good ass job, and it pays good money. The reason it pays good money is because it's hard. You're going to be outside in the hot, in the cold, in the rain, in the snow. You're going to be out there busting your ass, confused, lost, in bad neighborhoods, scared of dogs, freaking like homeless dudes talking to you. But you're fine. You're fine. Hang in there, dude. It's fine, okay? So if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe, show your girl some love, and keep working. If you get this job, stay. If you take this job and quit, somebody else could have taken this job that would have done this job because they were waiting for that offer, but you got it. So since you applied, you think you can do it, and you got it, you owe it to everyone else to actually give it a shot. Hang in there and fucking bust your ass, bro. That's my 2 cents. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy. Y'all do this shit as a hobby. I for that bitch in the lobby. That little bitch giving me sloppy. That little bitch, she's a thotty. Yeah, right. I for that bitch, I ain't sorry. Designer all over my body. My shorty back, she Minaj. I do this shit as a hobby. I for that bitch in the lobby.